You're not going to believe this, but Johnny Depp was reportedly offered a deal worth around $500 million connected to Elon Musk, and he still said no. Yes, $500 million, rejected. Most people would probably faint just hearing that number. But Johnny didn't even blink. And honestly, once you hear the real reason behind his decision, you'll understand exactly why he walked away without hesitation. Think about this for a second. Have you ever turned down something huge because your heart or your instincts told you it wasn't right? If you've ever faced a moment like that, you're going to feel surprisingly connected to Johnny in this story. There's much more behind his decision than money, and the emotional part of it hits harder than anything. So let's start at the beginning. Imagine your phone rings, and someone tells you there's a deal on the table that could change your entire life. A deal so big it sounds unreal. That's the kind of moment Johnny had. Elon Musk, one of the richest people in the world, wanted Johnny for a major long-term collaboration. It wasn't some small cameo or a quick appearance. It was a massive, tech-driven entertainment project, the kind that could make headlines around the world. Some people even said the value of the deal could cross $500 million. But here's the shocker, Johnny didn't even take time to think. He refused right away. No negotiating. No counteroffer. Nothing. He just said no. And to understand why, you have to know the history between them. Johnny and Elon Musk don't exactly have the smoothest past. Things between them have been tense for years. And it wasn't just business tension, it was personal. The kind of tension that sticks to you. The kind you don't forget. Imagine someone showing up in your life during one of your darkest, most stressful moments. Someone you didn't invite, someone you didn't trust. That's what Johnny felt with Elon. And no amount of money was big enough to erase that feeling. When the offer came, Johnny wasn't thinking about wealth or fame or some big futuristic project. His mind went straight back to those old moments. To the chaos. To the hurt. To the situation that no one wants to relive. And when something brings back that kind of memory, your answer is already clear before the conversation even starts. This is where people misunderstand Johnny. They think he's unpredictable or emotional or stubborn. But the truth is, Johnny is loyal. Deeply loyal. He's the kind of person who stands by the people who stood by him. The kind of person who picks principles over money every time. He has turned down major studios, blockbuster franchises, and massive deals just because they didn't align with what he believed in. So when someone he didn't trust offered him a mountain of money, the answer was simple. His peace mattered more. Let me ask you this. Would you work with someone who made one of the hardest times in your life even harder? Most of us wouldn't. And Johnny is no different. Sometimes rejecting something big doesn't make you weak, it proves how strong your boundaries are. But there's another reason behind this decision, and it goes much deeper. Johnny has spent years rebuilding his life, step by step, quietly and calmly. He values peace more than fame. Calm more than chaos. He knows the cost of stress and noise, and he avoids anything that could drag him back into that world. And Elon Musk isn't exactly known for peaceful energy. Teaming up with him could easily pull Johnny into a storm of media attention, drama, and non-stop headlines. After everything he has survived, that's the last thing he needs. Sometimes the biggest no of your life is really you saying yes to your own sanity. And then there's the career strategy. Johnny may seem spontaneous, but he's very deliberate with his choices. By rejecting the deal, he kept full control over his projects. He avoided new controversies. He showed Hollywood that he chooses authenticity over money. And he made it clear that loyalty and peace matter more to him than any amount of cash. Industry experts often say that celebrities who stay true to their values last longer than celebrities who chase every opportunity. Johnny is proving this right. Some insiders even say that rejecting this offer might be one of the smartest moves of his career because it protected everything he rebuilt. There's a saying in Hollywood that every no is actually a yes to something better. And Johnny's decision shows exactly that. He didn't lose anything by rejecting that money. He gained something much more important: control, clarity, and peace. So now let me ask you a question. If someone you didn't trust offered you $500 million, would you take it? Or would you walk away like Johnny did? I'd love to know what you'd choose, so tell me in the comments, because I'm really curious to see how many of you would pick loyalty and peace over money. And if you love stories like this, full of hidden truths and powerful choices, make sure to check out the next video. You're going to love it. And of course, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. It truly helps this channel grow and helps us bring you more stories that matter. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.